basketball. West Georgia led by Dave Moore in his 8th year as head coach. Played his college basketball at Bethel and carries a 109-93 record at West Georgia. Noel driving in. A nice dish to the left block, and Chine goes under the rim. Back on their home court for a matchup against two teams from Kentucky. The UNF Ospreys look to build on their first conference win from a week ago by defending their home court this Thursday and Saturday here at UNF Arena. Hello, everybody. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing you this action live on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Before this game, I caught up with Osprey head coach Bobby Kennan. Let's take a look at what he had to say ahead of this game.
Coach, let's get started off with Kent Jackson, who's on quite a roll right now, averaging over 17 points per game through his last 7 games. What's he been doing well out on the court lately?
I just think he's been getting a little bit more comfortable. I think the ball's finding him rather than him seeking the ball. And when you're a shooter and you just kind of let things come to you, and you're as good as he is, and you're going to have some success.
Two similar styles of offense matching up here in this game. You guys both like to shoot the three, so how do you go about trying to take a little bit of that away from them?
Well, first of all, their offense starts with their defense. They're different than any other team in our league in the sense that they're a pressing team. So they're going to try to turn you over, and then not only are they going to try to turn you over, but they're going to try to disrupt your rhythm, and they're going to try to make you run a lot of shot clock. So their offense starts with their defense, and it starts in transition, and then beyond that, they have a really good balance. Everyone on their perimeter is a three-point shooter, and their interior players are very, very physical. So, their two starting forwards are both shooting 65% from the floor, so those guys score at the rim, and obviously they're making 13.5 threes a game as a team.
Keys to the game for coming out with a win against this team?
First and foremost, it starts with taking care of the ball for us. That's the formula all year. We talk about limiting our turnovers, defending and rebounding, and I think as you look back and reflect back on the North Alabama game, we turned the ball over 8 times and there was a 1 rebound differential in the game. That's our formula for winning. So we just need to make sure that we take care of the ball. We don't let them get easies. We've got to defend the 3-point line. We've got to rebound.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Here we go, just moments away from the Ospreys and the Colonels on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Let's take a look at the starters for tonight's game. First off, for the visiting Colonels, Turner Buttrey is out there with Juan Cranford Jr. and Jackson Holt. Montavious Myrick, the ASUN preseason defensive player of the year, out there at forward alongside Evans Paul. For the Ospreys, the freshman B.J. Plummer sticks in the lineup alongside Mason Lee and Kent Jackson. Cameron Oriole at point guard with Nestor Diachok manning things down low in the paint at forward. For the Ospreys, K.J. Jackson has been on a roll, had a career-high 35 points against North Alabama last week. He also tallied 8 threes in that game, the most by an Osprey since Jose Placer in 2023. Jackson averaging 17.9 points per game over his last 7. For EKU, look out for Juan Cranford Jr., their leading scorer, 2 20-point performances in his last 5 games. This is an EKU team that comes in shooting the ball lights out, over 55% from the field over their last 2 games. They enter this one with a 3-3 record in conference play compared to UNF's 1-4. A solid crowd on hand. The Ospreys in their all-white home uniforms. EKU all black as the Colonels win the tip-off, and we are underway here at UNF Arena. Starting with the ball is Evans Paul. Hands it off. Left elbow. Back up top, this is Holt. Passes to the right elbow, takes a dribble, driving in and letting go of a floater. Myrick gets the floater to fall. EKU applying a full court press as they do every game and nearly force a turnover. Jackson somehow has the ball, passes down to Mason Lee in the paint, goes up and banks it in. UNF on the board. These are two teams that score the basketball at a very high rate. UNF averaging 79.6 points per game. EKU just over 80 as they get a bucket on the other end from Juan Cranford Jr. UNF passes the ball up the court against the press. Mason Lee's got it on the Ospreys basket end. Right block, passes to the left block, Indiatchuk goes up with it after a pump fake and gets it to go. It's 4-4. Turner Buttrey brings the ball up the court, right side. Buttrey has 14 points in each of his last 2 games for the Colonels. He passes to the right arc. This is Cranford. Cranford's guarded by Mason Lee. ISO on the right side. Dribbling in with his left. He's into the paint. Still with the ball is Cranford. Goes up, fading away, and gets it to go over Mason Lee. 6-4 our score. EKU with the lead. Full court press and a foul from Cranford. He was guarding Mason Lee, reached in and made a little too much contact as he was bringing it up the court. So right at half court, Mason Lee will inbound. He goes back to Cameron Oriole, and Oriole will bring it across half court. Second leading scorer in the ASUN. Now Jackson on the right arc. Passes to Diatchuk. Straight away Lee. Swings it to his left. Oriole for 3! Cameron Oriole buries it. And it's 7-6 Ospreys. So here's Buttrey. Front court left. Guarded tightly by Oriole. Loses his balance a little bit but regains control. He passes to his left. Top of the key. This is Cranford. Dribbles left. Comes off of the screen. Works to the baseline. He's guarded by Plummer. Passes. Myrick. Guarded by Lee. Lee pushes, and that is an easy foul. Each of these teams with one early foul. 17:27 on the clock. First half of play. Ospreys with a 1-point advantage. Inbound goes to Cranford in the left corner. Juan Cranford Jr. with the basketball. Guarded by Mason Lee, left wing. Works his way to the free throw line and passes it straight back to Holt. Back to Cranford, right side 3, and that's good. Both of these teams shoot the ball from distance extremely well. EKU averaging 13.8 made threes in conference play. Oriole on the other side, goes up, gets it to go through contact. Cameron Oriole going to the line. Cameron Oriole, his first basket of the game. His second. He buried a 3 earlier. So already 5 points for Oriole, trying to make it 6 with another free throw. Oriole averaging 19.5 per game. Dalton Gaiman coming in for Nestor Diatchuk. Gaiman has been phenomenal as the 6th man for the Ospreys. Was a starter for the first 12 games of the season, but has transitioned into that 6th man role and has been more effective coming off of the bench. As Oriole drains the free throw, it is 10-9. Ospreys back on top by 1. Buttrey passes to his left. Top of the key, Holt passes to the left wing. Cranford down to the left elbow. This is Paul. Back outside. Buttrey on the drive. Too strong on the layup. Here comes Oriole the other way. 3-on-3, fast break. Jackson for three. Too strong. Gaiman tips the ball back out to Jackson on the rebound. Wide open look from three. Jackson, no good. Foul on Mason Lee going for the rebound. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but Jackson has been very good on the road this season and hasn't shot the ball particularly well in UNF home games. We'll see if that changes in this one. Buttrey, guarded by Oriole, floats one down to the left block. Paul going up for the ball, went airborne. Jackson got under him, tripped him up, and that's a foul. It'll be a baseline inbound. .05 on the clock, first half of play. Buttrey, inbound to Myrick. He started on one half of the court, went over the timeline. That should have been a backcourt violation. UNF is not thrilled that it wasn't called. Buttrey to Cranford, wide open three. Off the back of the rim, an offensive board though for the guard Buttrey on the perimeter. Can't let that happen. Turner Buttrey, over to Holt. Left corner, this is Cranford. Guarded by Oriole, trying to go on the drive, left side. Left elbow, hook shot, 6 on the shot clock. Somehow gets it to go. A circus shot with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dalton Gaiman breaks the press. Gaiman passes back to Cameron Oriole. He's on the top of the North Florida logo. Driving in. Kicks to the left corner. Back outside, B.J. Plummer. Plummer at the point. Passes to Gaiman. Right elbow. Now on the restricted arc. Goes up with a shot and is fouled. Cameron Oriole brought it up the court. Got it to Gaiman. And Gaiman will go to the line to shoot two when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles U Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What's he doing?
Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Bobby Cannon, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email off before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season.
Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
Welcome back to UNF Arena. The Ospreys trailing Eastern Kentucky 11-10 out the gate, but Dalton Gaiman is heading to the charity stripe to try to change that. He's going to be shooting two. Gaiman, I was talking about earlier, has been phenomenal. In the 7 games, he's been the 6th man for the Ospreys. A grad student out of Missouri is averaging 12.3 per game in his 7 games off the bench. Really unselfish guy. He's been a big leader for this team and had a big effect on a lot of the younger players. And he is a phenomenal free throw shooter, 82%. His first free throw is up, and it is good. We're tied back up 11 apiece. I was talking with Coach Evans earlier about Gaiman, and he mentioned that He's such an unselfish player, and he's been good. You think about putting him back in the lineup, but he's kind of played himself almost out of the starting lineup in a weird way with how good he's been coming off of the bench. On the other end, Colonels with the basketball. B.J. Plummer tips it, goes off the leg of Cooper, and it's UNF basketball. The freshman Plummer forcing the turnover. He inbounds to Cameron Oriole. This is an aggressive press. And I'll reiterate this throughout the night. They are the only ASUN team that's going to do this to you throughout the whole game. They make you earn every possession. UNF breaks the press but misses the three in the right corner. On the other side, ball on the drive. Back outside to MJ Williams. Williams led EKU with 16 points against Bellarmine their last game. They won that one 89-69. UNF will see Bellarmine on Saturday. Left side three, airballed. Gaiman gets the rebound. Ospreys up by one, 14:09 on the clock. Jackson to Gaiman. Gaiman for three straight away, off the rim and out. Cooper grabs the rebound for the Colonels, and here comes MJ Williams. Left wing three is away on the other side. That's no good. Rebound goes to White. Put back chance, no good. Third chance, and Jaden Harris converts. Back-to-back offensive rebounds, a big-time no-no in these games. UNF has struggled there, and then they turn the ball over. Orioles pass goes behind Plummer. Didn't have a great angle on it, one that I think Plummer should have been able to gain control of. Reached out with one hand to a ball that was rolling low and just missed it. Rolled out on the scorer's table. And they give the ball right back to the Colonels. Good sight for the Ospreys as Devin Hines checking into the game. He's missed the past couple weeks for UNF with a lower body injury. A guy who started all 14 games he appeared in. This is his first one off the bench. Cooper up with the shot, no good. He gets his own rebound and chucks one up over the backboard and out of bounds. And it's UNF basketball. Jalen Cooper, grad student out of St. Petersburg, had his first double-double of the season last time out. Oriole way up the court to Gaiman, who flicks it down to Plummer. Great ball movement there by the Ospreys to come away at the basket down low. Beautiful stuff from one side of the court, a 50-foot pass from Oriole. Gaiman knew exactly where he was going with it. On the other end, down in the paint, White up with the shot. That's no good. Oriole goes up against the 6'9 center, wins the rebound and is fouled. An effort rebound there from Cameron Oriole. That's what boxing out gets you, kids. Now Devin Hines will inbound. Ospreys lead by one. Hines gets it into Dante Oliver. He's new into the game. Cameron Oriole gets it back to Oliver, who crosses the timeline. Going on the drive with his left hand. Passes down below the basket to Plummer. Brings it back out to the right corner. Now it's Oliver with it. Ball tipped away from him out of bounds. UNF basketball, they'll have a sideline inbound. Nestor Diatschak checks back in for the Ospreys. B.J. Plummer on his way back to the bench. UNF inching closer back to full strength. This is as healthy as they've been since winter break. They've got 10 players at their disposal in this one. Cameron Oriole with the basketball, guarded tightly by Williams, loses the ball. Bobby Kennan and Cameron Oriole say it was tipped before it went across half court. The referee disagrees, and it's Colonel basketball. Second turnover of the game for UNF. 12:32 on the clock. UNF leads by one. Williams over to Hill. Open look from three. That's no good. This team has been phenomenal shooting the basketball from three-point land lately. They get the offensive rebound. They have been cold out the gates in this one. A floater is away. That's too strong. Another offensive rebound. Taking it away, though, are the Ospreys. Here comes Oriole up the right side. Cameron Oriole still on the drive. Oriole under the basket. Reverse layup. Beautiful finish. Ospreys up by 3. Here comes MJ Williams. Despite having 7 offensive rebounds, it has not been a productive start offensively for the Colonels, just not shooting the ball at a good rate. And speak of the devil, that one rolls around the rim 3 times and goes down from distance. MJ Williams with the basket. And the Ospreys turn it over on the press. So wild pass to the right side. TV timeout, 11:30 to play in the first half. Tied up 16 apiece. Ospreys not playing their best basketball, but they're tied up with EKU when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. 16-16 our score between the Ospreys and the Colonels. You look at the numbers and honestly a little surprising to see UNF leading considering they've turned the ball over 3 times compared to EKU's 2. But the big area is Eastern Kentucky has 7 offensive rebounds. UNF has 1. They are getting dominated on the boards early on, and they're still tied up. They've turned the ball over after baskets. It's not been a pretty start for the Ospreys. EKU shooting just 38% from the field. Both of these teams not off to the hottest start from distance, but UNF has been great attacking the rim, going on the drive. They made just 1 3, but the Ospreys have been really good creating open space down low. And that is why we are tied right now. Hill with the ball for the Colonels, goes on the drive, misses on a floater. Man, they're missing on a lot of those early on in this game. Rebound goes to the Ospreys. Jackson over to Lee. Hands it off to Oliver. Now Diachok, right side. Hines to Jackson. Pump fake and a drive. Jackson on the drive. Fade away, mid-range. That's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. There's a whistle for a foul. Believe this is going against Montavious Myrick. And that is the case. 5th foul in 9 minutes. For Eastern Kentucky, the Ospreys have 3. Got a feeling this is going to be the type of game where we're going to hear that whistle a lot. As Jackson inbounding the ball right in front of us. Looking for options. Not much there. Bounce pass to Diachok. Nestor Diachok, right block. Hook shot. Off the front of the rim. And another foul. That one against Evans Paul. Now UNF 1 foul away from shooting free throws, getting into the bonus. With 10:57 to go in the first half. Man, that could be a big story. Plummer, top of the key. Over to Jackson. From 3. Rattles out. Diachok, offensive rebound and a basket. Nestor Diatchuk. Cleaning things up down in the paint. 18-16. Williams steps back. Mid-range jumper. No good. Here come the Ospreys. Jackson to Plummer. Plummer for three. No good. Bodies fall to the floor. No whistle. Here comes Buttrey. Hands it off to Williams. Right wing. Steps back. Guarded by Plummer. Picks up his dribble. Feeds it down low to Myrick. And it's stolen away by Hines. Devin Hines calmly brings the ball up the right side. Nestor Diatchuk. Hands to Plummer. Plummer on the drive. Middle of the lane. Shots blocked by Paul. Back outside to Mason Lee. Plummer for three. That one no good. Diatchuk offensive board and a putback. Nestor Diatchuk doing the dirty work down low has got the Ospreys up 20-16. Diatchuk having a nice game. He's been rebounding the ball at a high rate lately. Had one of the best games of his career against North Alabama. Off to a good start tonight. Another turnover from the Colonels, and it's UNF basketball. 9:26 to play in the first half. During this break, Oriole checks in for the Ospreys. Williams comes out for the Colonels. Oriole brings the ball up the left side. He's trapped double team on the left side. Jumps out of bounds and throws the ball off the legs of a Colonel. And it'll be an Osprey inbound from the right sideline. Oriole to the right corner. Jackson down to Diatchuk. Nestor Diatchuk going to work. Makes his move, goes up, and is fouled. Diatchuk will shoot two. Nestor Diatchuk with 6 points in this game. 3 of 4 from the field. 60% free throw shooter. Bricks his first. Ospreys up by 4. Jalen Cooper and Juan Crawford Jr. back into the game for Eastern Kentucky. No substitutions for the Ospreys after that first free throw. So it looks like Gaiman's going to check in for Diatchuk at the next break. Diatchuk gets his second free throw to fall. It's a 5-point game. And Gaiman comes in for Diatchuk, who's got 7 points. So here comes Buttrey. Center circle. Dribbles to the left side. Feeds it down low to Myrick. Guarded by Gaiman. Back out to Holt. Straight away three. Knocks it down. 2-point lead for UNF. Cameron Oriole over to Mason Lee. Now Kent Jackson. Jackson with the basketball. Right side. Guarded by Cooper. Goes on the drive. Passes off to Plummer. Spins around. Fouled. No, it's ruled out on B.J. Plummer. Thought there was going to be a whistle there. There was not for a foul. I want to give a shout out to the camera guy in front of me who saved our camera that is on the scoreboard. That is why we still have a working score bug. Yeah, close to it. On the other side, Holt for three. That's no good. Plummer on the drive. Right block, double team. Outside to Oriole. Dalton Gaiman on the drive. Back out to Jackson. Right corner. Dribbles out to the right wing, directing traffic. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Orioles got it on the left side with 7. Oriole with 5, goes on the drive, spins around, loses a man, fade away, beautiful! 23-19. Turner Buttrey passes to the left. Cooper for 3, airballs it. Out on the baseline, Osprey basketball. Timeout on the floor, 7:37 to play in the first half. Ospreys lead by 4 over EKU on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I want to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
The UNF Ospreys are an offensive team, and they're the Birds of Trey, right? Both of these teams phenomenal shooting the three-pointer. The Ospreys, 11.5 made threes per game, ranked 6th in the country. The Colonels average 11.7, which is 5th in the nation. Neither team is shooting the ball particularly well from downtown in this one. And the Ospreys defense is the side of the ball that's shining so far. They talked about extending this team's catches, applying pressure on their shots coming into this game. They're doing exactly that. Nestor Diachuk bringing the ball up the court. Hey, take it to the house, big man. No, he flicks it outside. Damon on the drive. Damon up with a shot. Damon can't finish. And he fouls Cooper coming down. UNF off to a 1-for-8 start shooting the three ball, and that's going to go up with this team in this game. But still shooting at a 47% clip coming out of the media timeout. On the other side, Cooper from the right block goes up over Gaiman, gets it to go, and is headed to the line to shoot one more. Second foul on Gaiman, 5th foul on the Ospreys. Twelve fouls between the two teams through 12 minutes and 50 seconds. The free throw no good. Here comes Gaiman the other way. Dalton Gaiman on the drive. Gaiman falling in the lane, gets it out to Jackson. Jackson from the left elbow, bang! Kent Jackson makes it 25-21 UNF. Here comes MJ Williams. Over to Minnick. Now Buttry, back to Myrick. Myrick in front of the basket is fouled, and he'll shoot two as his shot will not fall. Now the 6th on the Ospreys. And looking at the replay, that looked pretty clean to me from Diachuk. Had his arms up, wasn't reaching, didn't seem like there was much contact. And Myrick shooting two, his first one's good. Mason Lee will come in for Dalton Gaiman. Still no Trey Cady so far for the Ospreys. The arena gets loud as Myrick fires his second free throw. Rattles out. Offensive board, though, for the Colonels. Now a chance to tie on the three. Butchery gets it to go. That's a 4-point possession, and we're tied back up at 25. Those are the types of mistakes UNF keeps making in those tight games that they've lost. Seen that too many times already tonight. Lee out to Diachok for three. Nestor Diachok, no good. Off the rim and out. Butchery on the other side. Was looking for Williams. Myrick snatched it away from his teammate. Passes out to Cranford. Back to Myrick. Guarded by Diachok. He's going to go up with a shot. Hook shot, no good. And getting the rebound is Oliver. UNF basketball. Jackson's got it. Kent Jackson on the drive. Jackson to the house. Finger roll, no good. Last touch by Diachok. Colonel basketball. Though that one didn't go in, we've seen Jackson start to drive a little bit more in recent weeks, attack the rim, and I really like seeing that facet of his game unlocked. As there's a timeout on the floor with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to review, I believe, who was last touched by. So as we wait on that decision, let's take a look at the coaches for each side. Eastern Kentucky led by A.W. Hamilton in his 8th season as the head man for the Colonels. The 2023-24 ASUN Coach of the Year. His brand of basketball dubbed the most exciting 40 minutes in sports by the EKU website. They score the basketball at a high rate and have led the ASUN in scoring 3 of the last 5 seasons. They've been phenomenal since making the transition to the Atlantic Sun Conference a few years ago. The second most ASUN regular season wins since they joined the ASUN in 2021. They've got 44 regular season wins in that time period, only trailing Lipscomb. Lipscomb has 47. The Ospreys, led by Bobby Kennan, picked up his first ASUN win last week against North Alabama. This team's been competing, though their record 3-15, 1-4 in conference play. They've been right there in a lot of games. They haven't been getting blown out much, and that's what I think is most frustrating for this team, is they've been in some tight games that they just haven't been able to finish. And this is shaping up to be potentially another one. However, can they close out this half, and can they play better defense in the second half? Games have gotten away from them, allowing late runs in the first half, and then the defense has not been there in the second half for the Ospreys, leading to them allowing 90.5 points per game, which you're not going to win many games when that's the opposing team's average scoring the basketball. UNF dead last in the country when it comes to that category. So after review, it is still Colonel basketball as they head back out to the court. MJ Williams will take the baseline inbound. On the floor for the Ospreys, it's Jackson, Lee, Hines, Diachok, and Oriole. Here comes MJ Williams. He's guarded by Jackson. On the left side, now dribbles to the right wing. Gets it to Ball. Austin Ball on the drive. Floats it up to Cooper. Back outside. Butchery fires from distance and gets it to fall. First lead in a while now for the Colonels. It's 28-25. Oriole up the court. Right corner. Three! Off the rim and out. UNF cannot find that three-point shot. Here comes MJ Williams on the other side. Feeds the right corner. Can Butchery keep it going? His shot was tipped by Jackson. Out of bounds, last touch down low by Cooper. And it's UNF basketball. 5 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. UNF down by 3. Lee gets it into Cameron Oriole. Ball out on the baseline. Last touch by Williams as he knocked it away from Oriole. Eastern Kentucky scored 7 straight points. UNF's offense has been quiet as of late. The at shot to Oriole. Oriole out to Lee for 3. Got it to go! It's about time for the Ospreys. They have not been able to find that three-point shot. And Lee finally converts. Back tied up at 28. MJ Williams to the right. Buttrey lost control of the ball. It's out of bounds. And the Ospreys take over possession. 4:46 to go in the first half. Mason Lee gets it into Hines. He's free, goes up and slams it down. Devin Hines raising the roof, and the Ospreys go up 30-28. Williams, front court left, guarded by Oriole. MJ Williams coming off of a screen. Now it's stolen away by Jackson. Jackson in transition, Euro step, hard foul. How was that not called? He got tackled. Colonels with the basketball. Williams gets it taken away, and now a foul is called as Mason Lee is toppled over on the other side of the court. He'll go to the line. I'm going to try to cool it with my ref talk in this game. I'm normally good about biting my tongue. But, man, there have been some light whistles in this game. And Kent Jackson got trucked. After that foul, Mason Lee at the line for a 1-and-1 as that was the 8th team foul on Eastern Kentucky. He misses, but B.J. Plummer gets the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. So it's Plummer's turn to go to the line. 9th foul on the Colonels. Plummer is a 65% free throw shooter. He's got 2 points in this game tonight. Right there was just held as he was going for the rebound. The freshman out of Tallahassee converts on his first free throw. Dante Oliver on for Jackson. Second shot for Plummer. Off the rim and out. Tyler Buttrey, the senior out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, crossing the timeline with 4:02 to play in the first half. Buttrey, guarded by Oriole, comes off a screen to his left. Buttrey on the drive, kicks it back out to Ball. Ball driving in on Lee, goes up, off the rim and out. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity, and point for Asa White. Oriole breaks the press on the drive from coast to coast, is fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Hard foul going up with a layup. Ospreys lead by 1, and man, A.W. Hamilton is furious about that call. Clapping now and still getting words into the referees. That one definitely looked like a foul to me. Off to the TV timeout. 3:41 to play in the first half. Ospreys up by 1 on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right?
That's right.
So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Jax 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jags, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show. They're all in on Trevor. Of course. Download the Action News Jax Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjax.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Jax 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. Cameron Oriole leading the way for the Ospreys so far with 10 points. He's 4 of 4 from the field, and he is now at the free throw line to shoot 2 coming out of the last TV timeout of the first half. He's an 89% free throw shooter. Though the Ospreys just 5 of 8 from the line tonight. Gets that first one to go. Ospreys now up by 2. The hands are up for the second free throw. Swoop. It's 33-30. Turner Buttrey. Passes to his left. Ball open look from distance. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Buttrey. Ball again for 3. Knocks it down. Too many offensive rebounds. Here come the Ospreys the other way. Dante Oliver. Now Mason Lee driving in on the right side. Lee goes up. Too short on his layup. 3 guys on him. Pass out to Plummer for 3. 36-33. I tell you, the only thing keeping EKU in this game right now are their second chance opportunities. They've got 11 second chance points, 9 offensive rebounds. Right corner 3, that's good on the other end from Jaden Harris. Here comes Cameron Oriole for the Ospreys, beats Buttrey up the court, passes back to Mason Lee. 2:35 to play in the first half, tied up at 36. Oriole for 3, that's off the rim. Holt passes forward to Buttrey. Guarded by Oliver. Turner Buttrey. Over to Holt. Fouled by Oriole. Might have caught his forearm going for the ball. 2:19 to go in the first half. There have been 7 lead changes so far in this game. That was earlier, actually. Free throw no good. On the other end, there'll be an Osprey inbound from the baseline. Oriole looking to get it in. Inbounds to Jackson in the right corner. Passes to Plummer, top of the key, drives in. Beautiful move to get into the paint. Worked himself through 3 guys, got wide open, and just dropped it over the front of the rim. 38-36. Buttrey. Pass and a 3 is good from Jaden Harris. It's not the prettiest shot in the world from Harris, but hey, he's nailed each of his last 2 3-pointers. And now the Colonels up 39-38. Oriole hands to Jackson. Dalton Gaiman's got it. Gets it to Diatchuk. Back outside, B.J. Plummer. Plummer for 3. Bang! B.J. Plummer keeps it going. Man, the freshman has been slumping as of late, and he's got 11 first-half points for the Ospreys. 41-39, Ospreys with the lead. Can they get a stop? Harris, fadeaway, converts. 41-41. 60 seconds to go now in the first half. Here's Oriole, guarded by Buttrey. Picks the ball up. Bounce pass to Diatchuk. Right arc, Plummer. BJ Plummer, guarded by Asa White. Plummer on the drive. Plummer, no good on that layup. 33 seconds to play in the first half as Buttrey slowing things down, walks the ball up the court. He's guarded by Jackson on the UNF logo. Timeout. Colonels with 21 seconds to play in the first half. 41-41 our score. Folks, stick around for halftime as we'll show our interview with Kent Jackson from Tuesday's edition of Talent Talk, which you can catch every Tuesday from 2 to 3 on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. A show promoting all things UNF athletics. I know we had basketball, golf, and tennis featured on Tuesday's edition, hosted by Brent Martineau and Richard Miller, the voice of the Ospreys. It's a 30-second timeout. The huddles are broken. Jackson Holt will inbound for the Colonels. Four seconds shot separate the shot and game clock. Buttrey, front court right. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He makes his move. Dribbling to the left side. Now goes on the drive. Left side of the lane. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Passes outside. Harris, as time expires on the shot clock, gets it to go. 2 seconds to play. Oriole hooks one up off the backboard, and it'll be 44-41 as we hit halftime. That was a 30-footer from Harris, fading away. Just an amazing shot going into the half, giving the Colonels the lead and some momentum as we hit the break on Action Sports Jax 24/7. We got a few minutes of commercials coming up, but after that, Kent Jackson from Talent Talk on this edition of Halftime and the UNF Ospreys.
Hi, I'm Joel Donovan. My brother Kyle and I, we are co-owners and operators here at Donovan Heat and Air and Electric, and my dad started the business in 1987 to provide the greater Jacksonville area with a great customer service experience. 3 decades later, we're still doing the same thing. I love the Jacksonville area. I love the community. I love raising my family here. That's my name on the side of the building, and it's really important for our family to run this company the way it should be ran and something to be proud of.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
We're CSI companies. We partner with organizations nationwide to help employers like you find your dream team. You're looking to hire the best of the best, and we've got you covered, start to finish. Whether you're hiring for projects or everyday operations, we provide the talent, strategic solutions, and innovative technologies that keep your business ahead of the competition. This is your workforce, reimagined. This is CSI Companies.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles U Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. The Ospreys trailing by 3 at halftime, but overall it's been a good half of basketball for UNF. BJ Plummer and Cameron Oriole with phenomenal performances so far for the Ospreys. Oriole with 12 points at the break. Plummer with 11 for UNF. It's all about limiting those second chance opportunities. That has been killing them in this game. 14 second chance points for Eastern Kentucky. That's not a pace in which UNF is going to be able to stick around with them and win this game. They have to cut down on the offensive boards for Eastern Kentucky, in which they allowed 10 of them in the first half. They've contested shots well on the perimeter for the most part, but overall they got to find a way to put a few stops together and capitalize on the other end. Now for the rest of halftime, let's send you over to Tuesday's edition of Talent Talk in our interview with Kent Jackson on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
KJ is here. Kent Jackson, local product from Episcopal, spent last year at JU, now comes over to UNF and dropped 35 on Thursday night.
You're a house full of boys.
Yeah.
3 younger brothers. What is that like growing up?
There's a hoop in the driveway, I guarantee it.
Is it just sports all weekend long?
Like when we were younger, like it didn't stop. Like my family, my mom and dad would make jokes. Like it literally does not stop. Like we didn't have vacation because almost every weekend was vacation. We were out of town playing baseball, basketball, flag football. I mean,
Good flag football player, by the way.
Yeah, no, flag was fun. Flag was fun. But the main thing was baseball was a lot of travel whenever I was younger. And I think it was similar with them as well. And then basketball started picking up. And, I mean, as far as at home, like, we're super competitive. We don't stop. Like, we just want to play one-on-one. We play 2-on-2. Everything's a competition. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. So your brother Drew, I'm going to hopefully get this right. Drew is a junior at Bishop Kenny,
yes.
And then you have twin younger brothers who are freshmen at Episcopal. Toby, who plays baseball, and Hayes, who plays basketball. Mm-hmm. And the word is, I came in here telling him, is that Hayes can shoot it better than you.
Hayes can shoot the ball really well.
Give it a little love to the little guy.
I can't give it to him just because, like I said, we're super competitive. I can't say that, but there's a lot of people think it. So I mean, Drew shoots the ball really well as well. Drew's more of a point guard though. Like he can really control the game.
Yeah.
But Hayes will shoot it from anywhere at any time. He's similar to I am.
All right. So give us the background on that part. Where did that come from? Is that just a lot of times? Shooting, you just feel like you're just shooting a lot in the gym, a gym rat maybe, those kind of things? Or is there, like, how does that run in the family? Was your dad a good shooter? Do you guys have a good coach? Like, what is it?
There's 2 people, my dad and then Tommy Houlihan.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know Tommy Houlihan. He's a big part of how I shoot the ball, and same with my dad. I can give you all a funny story about, like, my dad. Like, he used to coach at an academy that I used to train at with Coach Martin at Providence.
Yeah.
And he thought I shot too much, like I didn't pass. And I probably did, I don't know. But we would leave there, and basically he just got mad one day and just said, you're not going to pass, you're going to learn how to shoot the ball, because it wasn't going in. So we went home, and we would just shoot until basically I got tired. And but that's just how it was. Like, he basically just got tired of me. Like, if I wasn't going to pass, because it got to a point where it was just over the top. So then he said, all right, you're going to learn how to shoot the ball. So then
that's an interesting approach. That's pretty good. Embrace it instead of say, hey, start passing.
Yeah.
So why do you think you're such a good shooter? Is it the reps? Is it form? Is it fundamentals? Like what do you do well from like a casual person's point of view, not an inside basketball point of view?
I mean, my dad and Tommy instilling confidence, but as of right now, Coach Kennan, I mean, he's like through my ups and downs, which I've had some downs this year. Like I haven't shot the ball great all the year, and just him continuing to stay with me, just the things that he tells me. I mean, I couldn't ask for more from him, just because like he is the reason why I'm shooting as good as I am. He just instills as much confidence as he can in me, and that's all I can ask for at the end of the day.
How many? I'm wondering. You're a great 3-point shooter. How many have you made in a row? Practice, warm-ups, in your driveway? Do you have a number that you've hit?
I do have a number. Y'all might not even believe me, but it was 72 on the shooting gun made in a row from the corner. Yeah.
Wow. So what's a shooting gun?
It's just a shooting gun. Like it's like a.
Does it feed you?
It feeds you.
Okay.
Yeah. It like throws it back. Yeah.
Yeah. 72 in the corner.
Yeah. It was. Actually
we won't tell everybody
in
if
the
that's your
summer.
favorite spot. Then.
Oh no, it's probably not even. It was just I started shooting. I started feeling it, and it was over the summer. So.
I mean, is your favorite guy Steph Curry?
He's probably my favorite player.
Yeah.
I think he's the greatest player ever. So.
Yeah. Kind of got to be. Grew up watching Larry Bird, man. Hold on to that. All
That's
right.
my dad.
Hold on. Yeah.
My
Your
dad
dad
loves
and I
Larry
can agree. I don't know about favorite player ever or best player ever on Larry Bird, but I like that. You like that about Steph Curry? Really changed the game. How far can you realistically go where you feel comfortable? Because the other day you were shooting. I mean, it wasn't like your toes were on the line. They're not even close. And a lot of guys have range now. I get it. But where you're just kind of we're basically where Bobby's going to look at you and be like, all right, dude, enough. That's a little too far.
I mean, it's just a matter of like, more so like think of Coach Kennan, like it's more so time of the game.
Yeah,
like
time and place.
He really doesn't mind the shots, which is why I shoot the ball so well. And what I was talking about, like the confidence he gives me. I'd probably stay within half court, in my opinion, but I wouldn't do. I mean, I'm not doing that unless I've hit about 7, 8, 9, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let one go from that far until about that, but. Yeah, probably about half court.
Now, we've been around each other a few times now. I'm just now noticing that tattoo. What is that a date?
It's a Bible verse. It's
okay.
8:14 in Roman numerals, but it's just a thing me and my family it's stuck with me and my family. My mom actually started it, and anytime it's 8:14 on the clock, we say the Bible verse Romans 8:14, and it's something that me and my brother. I think my brothers are gonna do a similar thing as me, and probably get it on their body, but. It's just something that's just always been with us.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool thought. I would have said put 72 on your.
Yeah. No,
but you might break that. So who knows?
Yeah.
All right, I got to ask you one more part of this journey. You come out of Episcopal, and you go to JU, and then you end up here at UNF. And I just kidded with you before the show. I was like, come on. I mean, UNF seemed the birds of Trey, man. Like it seemed to fit. But what went into that, and what kind of went into you landing here at UNF, and how much, I guess, do you enjoy being now at the University of North Florida?
I enjoy it. I love it. And I'm a big believer in, like, everything happens for a reason. And I'm just super glad I landed up here. And I'm just here, and I'm just here to stay, and I love it. This is how it is.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier about Swisher Gymnasium, too. It takes you a little while to get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll be used to it when you go to the River City Rumble.
For sure. It'll be a fun game.
That'll be a fun one.
What about, I'm wondering about the shooting again. This year, you've only missed one free throw. What's your record for most free throws in a row?
I'm not sure. The only reason why I know the threes is because on the gun it says how much you've hit in a row.
Okay.
So I actually didn't even realize it until it was like around like 30, 40, and I started realizing it when I started shooting.
Yeah.
But the free throws, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, listen, you said you're competitive, have a competitive family. I know, like, the old guys will sit there and say, like, I'll still tell you I can go make 10 free throws in a row, even though I probably can't, but I'll tell you I can. So Dad probably say, I got you from the free throw line, right?
He probably does, honestly. He probably does. Because he's got the form. He taught me how to shoot. That's just form up there. So he might have me up there.
All right, you got a homestand coming up, as Richard mentioned, 4 in a row here at home. Time to make some hay, right?
For sure.
Do you feel like I know you got to be disappointed in Saturday's game because you get the win Thursday and then nothing goes right on Saturday. Yeah. But can you put something together here? Do you feel like this is a confident group right now at home to go maybe climb the ASUN standings a bit?
For sure. Like, I mean, the thing that Coach kind of preaches, Coach Kennan, is it's hard to win games on the road. I mean, you want to split them on the road, and we did our job. The thing is that kind of makes us a little mad is the week before when we went 0-2 at home. And I get they're two tough teams, but that's kind of what we're looking back on. Because games like Central Arkansas, obviously we can't have games where the score looks like that. But I mean, we're going to have games where we lose on the road. And we have to take care of the games at home is what we have to do. We need to get 3 of these next 4 at home, if not all 4 of them, and get back on track.
Yeah, that'd be good. And by the way, the good news is you get the students back on campus, all that. So should be a nice atmosphere as those breeze are raining down.
For sure.
For KJ.
Yeah. Hopefully, yes, sir.
All right, man. Great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll
Yes,
keep
sir.
following you and the family. Good to always have a local product right here on the campus of the University of North Florida. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What's he doing?
Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Bobby Kennan, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email off before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season.
Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
We are 1 minute out from the start of the second half here at UNF Arena. The Ospreys trailing by 3. And let me tell you, that is a very familiar sight for the Ospreys. They were close. They controlled the game for most of that first half despite being really dominated on the offensive boards. They've had some issues in this game, but overall, honestly, they look like the better team to me so far. Now, can they close? They've played in this game a lot of times before where they've led for most of the first half, or at least late in the first half, and have been unable to finish that first half of basketball. And then in the second half, they hang tight, they keep it close, and then they allow a late run for the other team. In the second half, they need to cut down on the offensive boards, first of all. That is the main point of emphasis if I'm Coach Bobby Kennan for going up against this EKU team. Secondly, once they get those stops, they need to cash in on the other side. Those big knockouts that you need to win this type of game. Can they go out there and just make those types of winning plays to give yourself an advantage? Don't lose the game in areas where you should have an advantage. They've played in many of these types of games so far this season. Recently, you think of West Georgia, Lipscomb, Queens, where they've been tight throughout. They've got experience here. Now, can they close here on their home court? We got a 3-point game starting the second half, and the Ospreys have the basketball. Mason Lee down to Nestor Diachok. Diachok back to Lee straight away. Now KJ Jackson. Just in front of half court. Steps back. Let's go with 3. Jackson! That one went in and out. Definition of it. Half the ball down under the rim. Just rolled around and out. So on the other side, it's Buttrey. Turner Buttrey had 6 first half points. Holt. Back up to Cranford. Juan Cranford Jr. Guarded by B.J. Plummer. Steps back. Picks up his shot. Shot clock goes out. Goes off the rim. Jackson gets the rebound and brings it back for the Ospreys. Pump fake and over to Lee. Mason Lee feeds Oriole, who creates just enough space. A great pass from Mason Lee, leading to the layup. 44-43, Ospreys down by 1. Turner Buttry. One-on-one with Oriole at the top of the key. UNF all over that set play there. Straightaway 3, knocks it down. Jackson Holt. Now 6 points for Holt in this one. Here's Oriole. In the paint, back out to Plummer. BJ Plummer, no good. Back out to Oriole. Oriole to Jackson for 3. You get it! Buttry. Now the 1 point advantage. Foul on the floor. That's going to go against the Ospreys. Mason Lee for a push. Coming off the inbound, Myrick hands it off. Back down to Myrick. That was the last touch by Diachok. It was called out on the Ospreys. The Colonels, multiple players motioning to go to the table with that and challenge it. Yeah, they're going to go to the table and see who is out on Nestor Diachok. Oh, no, they're not going to the table yet. Now they changed the call without going to the table. So Buttry will inbound. He gets it in. Cranford, guarded by Plummer. Up with the shot, through the contact. Gets it to go down low and no foul. Oriole passes to Gaiman. Gaiman, forward to Diachok. Down low, Plummer off the glass and in. 49-48 the score. Ospreys down by 1. Cranford, right wing. 5 feet to his right. There's Holt. Let's go with a mid-range jumper. That's no good. Oriole gets the rebound for UNF. Cameron brings it the other way. Left wing, over to Diachok. At the point, going on the drive. Nestor Diachok picks up his dribble. Pivoting, needs to get rid of it. Finds Plummer. He's now front court right. Resets, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles to the left side. Hands it to Oriole. Cameron Oriole, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Front court left. Gets a screen from Diachok. Creates space. To his left. Let's go with 3. He got it! Ospreys on top. 51-49. Buttry. Right corner. Passes down to the right block. Myrick up with the shot. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. Put back. And there's the second chance basket. Now 16 second chance points for the Colonels. Wide open. Oriole responds! Sticks out his tongue and spins around after nailing that 3. 54-51. Cameron Oriole has been on another planet this season. He's got 20 points already. Still 15 minutes to go. On the other side. Fading away. Myrick got it to go. It's 54-53. Colonels down by 1. And there's a timeout. Our first media timeout of the second half. Ospreys up by 1 on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnicht has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnicht. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnicht. GMC, we are professional grade.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot,
Oh,
and into the
my
back of the
goodness.
net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
It's a well-attended conference matchup here at UNF Arena. Most of the lower bowl pretty full. Got some fans up in the general admission seating. The band playing loud. Solid student turnout. As the Ospreys lead by 1. Quickly break the full court press. Oriole for 3. No good. Damon going for the offensive rebound. Couldn't get it. Trey Cady into the game for the first time now for UNF. He's out with Plummer, Damon, Jackson, and Oriole. 3 on the other end. That's no good. Tip ball. Last touch by Myrick. UNF basketball. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Just had the media timeout. I think one of the teams just spent one. Hey, we'll send a commercial. Back after these messages. Let's pay some more bills on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnicht, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models, or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnichtbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnicht has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnicht. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnicht. GMC, we are professional grade.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. 15 minutes and 20 seconds to play. The Ospreys lead the Colonels 54-53 on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing you this tight basketball game on a gorgeous Thursday night in Jacksonville, Florida. Cameron Oriole over to Trey Cady. Cady's got it, passes to his left, and Dalton Gaiman. Gaiman, left corner Plummer, goes on the drive into the paint, up off the glass and in! B.J. Plummer puts the Ospreys up by 3. Buttrey, guidance pass picked off by Gaiman, coming back in transition. Gaiman to Jackson for 3, he got it! Jackson's fired up! The Ospreys up by 6. Some energy now from the crowd as Buttrey with the basketball on the center circle, guarded by Oriole. Buttrey passes to Cooper, now Harris. Guarded by Plummer, Jaden Harris. Right corner, 3-ball, no good. UNF basketball out on the baseline, last touch by Myrick. The Ospreys with the 6-point advantage, 14-11 to go in the second half. Oriole over to Plummer. They've got this full court press figured out, breaking it with ease. Gaiman to Oriole, wide open. It's good, beautiful play there. Oriole came from the left corner around Gaiman, who kind of set a screen with the basketball, set him up for a wide open layup. Ospreys up by 8. Cooper on the other end. Up and no good. Goaltending on Trey Cady, though. He was going for the rebound. That ball still had a chance, though. I think it just took a bad bounce there. So now 61-55. Oriole got the inbound pass. Williams knocked it out of his hands out of bounds. So Dante Oliver will inbound again for the Ospreys. Gets it into Oriole. Passes up the court to Cady. Trey Cady, left corner, Jackson 3, you bet! Kent Jackson has found his stroke. That's 3 in a row from downtown. Ospreys up by 9. Here's Harris on the drive. Harris misses. There's Gaiman for the rebound. Dalton Gaiman on the run. Passes back to Jackson for 3. Off the front of the rim. This place was going to explode if that went down. From the UNF logo. On the other side, 3-ball, Harris. No good. Oliver with the rebound. Cameron Oriole. Right corner, drives in from the baseline. Under the basket. A whistle. And a foul against Jaden Harris. Devin Hines will come into the game. And he's on for Kent Jackson. Diachok in for Dalton Gaiman. I don't think Bobby Kennan liked Jackson shooting from the logo with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Immediately signaled for Hines. Cameron Oriole over to Trey Cady. Feeds Diachok down low. Another baseline inbound for the Ospreys, out of bounds, last touch by Cooper. 12:34 to play. Ospreys up by 9. This is their largest lead of the game. Oriole, left corner, over to Diachok on the left wing. Diachok on the drive. Ball tipped away from him. Williams kept it inbounds, and here comes Harris. Driving in from the right corner. Cooper is fouled by Cady. Cooper will shoot 2. Jalen Cooper, the 6'7" grad student, gets his first free throw to go. He's out of St. Petersburg, Florida, transferred in from Cal State Fullerton. Had his first double-double of the season against Bellarmine last Saturday. 13 points and 14 rebounds. Misses his second free throw. Devin Hines brings the ball up the court. He's front court left. Hines. Over to Cady. Trey Cady to Devin Hines, and he is fouled by Harris. Timeout on the floor. TV timeout, 11:56 to go. Ospreys up 64-56 on their home court on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles U Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What's he doing?
Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Bobby Cannon, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email off before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season.
Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
$11:56 to play. The Ospreys up by 8. UNF has come out strong here in the second half, both offensively and defensively. Kent Jackson has been lighting it up. BJ Plummer, Cameron Oriole, all contributing big-time performances in this game. Jackson's got 11. Plummer's got 15. Oriole has 22. And UNF with the advantage in this game. They have led for 16 minutes in this one. Now they got to close. Still a long way to go. It'll be Devin Hines to inbound. He'll be out there with Plummer, Lee, Diachuk, and Cameron Oriole, who's got the basketball on the UNF logo. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Cameron Oriole, behind the back, step back three, off the front of the rim. Mason Lee, a physical offensive rebound. Here comes Oriole on the drive, up with the finish, off the rim and out. Here come the Colonels the other way. Cranford. He's guarded by Diachuk. Passes it off to Williams. Asa White. 3 away, and Juan Cranford Jr. buries it. Back to a 5-point game. Cameron Oriole crosses half court. Still guarded tightly by Williams. Passes to Diachuk. Now Mason Lee. Lee lost the ball for a moment. Passes to BJ Plummer. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's at the center circle. Now left wing, it's Hines. 5 seconds. Hines at the point. Makes his move. 3 ball. Misses left side of the rim and out. Eastern Kentucky basketball. The doctor's ordering a defensive stop here. A lot of momentum going EKU's way if they can get a basket and cut it to a one-possession game. Williams is guarded by Oriole. Diatchok picks him up coming off of a screen, using his speed to get around him, and finishes at the cup. 64-61, Ospreys turn it over on the inbound. Williams just picked it off, went up, was fouled by Lee. A miscommunication between Lee and Oriole. And now Williams is going to shoot two to try to get it back to a one-point game. Well, I said they needed a defensive stop. Didn't get that. And that is the number one thing you can't do after letting them get it back to a one-possession game. Turn it over, easy bucket, and now Williams, who's a 61% free throw shooter, gets his first. Jackson and Gaiman are back in for the Ospreys. Second shot for Williams. Through the net. 64-63. Gaiman up the court to Jackson. He's got space on the right side. Drives into the paint. Dribbles it back out. Passes to Plummer. B.J. Plummer on the drive. Left block up with a shot. It's good. And he's going to shoot one more at the line. B.J. Plummer needed this performance in a big way. He's got 17 now. Chance to make it 18 at the line. He got off to a great start of the season for UNF. But lately has just been in a slump. Huge impact for the Ospreys tonight. 10-13 to play. Plummer makes it a 4-point lead. Williams walks the ball up the court. Left arc, three is short. Jackson gets the rebound. Passes to the left side, Oriole. Oriole on the drive. Oriole up, and it goes! He's fouled hard! Gets it to go down! Cameron Oriole shooting one more! Great vision by Jackson. Originally thought he had a guy up the right side. Saw a defender reading his eyes, so he shifted his vision to the left side of the court. Passed it 30 feet to the left to Cameron Oriole. Took it on a drive, a strong finish. And now Oriole with the and one. It's good. Back to a 7-point lead. Those are the types of plays the Ospreys have not been making in these close games. Big momentum grab there on back-to-back possessions. Cranford, double team, trapped on the sideline, trying to get rid of it. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson the other way. Kent Jackson to the lane with the finish. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Jackson, one of the best free throw shooters out there. 95% foul shooter for the Ospreys. He gets his first to go. 71-63 as Myrick checks in for the Colonels. Second free throw for Jackson. So good the net barely moved. Back to a 9-point lead for the Ospreys, tying their largest lead of the game. Williams to the right corner, driving in from the baseline. Ball hands it off. Myrick tried for the dunk, and he was fouled by Diatchok. A.W. Hamilton chirping at the refs after getting a call. Think I caught now you wake up. First free throw, no good. Katie checks in for Diachuk. Second shot. No good. That's Duval chance going in the student section. That's a new one this season. Jackson to Plummer. 8-point lead for the Ospreys. Plummer on the drive. Picks up his dribble. Out to Jackson. Jackson drives in. Pass to Katie underneath the basket. Stripped away by Cooper. Here comes MJ Williams up the left side. Trying to drive. Goes coast to coast and finishes it off. Back to a 6-point game. Cameron Oriole. Good traveling crowd for the Colonels. As a pass tipped away from Katie. Cooper is fouled on the other end. I think that pass was a little bit behind him from Cameron Oriole. And now Cooper will shoot two. First free throw is good. That shoot around today, UNF talked a little bit about that. In that area of the court, they knew they were going to have to be in the right position and strong. As the second free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound for the Colonels on the drive ball. That's no good. Ospreys can't get it back. Here's Myrick. 10 feet away. Down to the left block. Up with the shot. Gets it to go in with an opportunity. Could get it back to a 2-point game with a free throw. The Ospreys call for a timeout. And it's going to be immediate timeout. UNF leads by 3. EKU with the chance to get it back to 2 when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
UNF made a couple critical mistakes here that have let EKU back into this game and roar back quickly. The Ospreys did have a 9-point lead. They let EKU cut it to 5, turned it over on the inbound. And right there, they turn it over, and they had talked about at shoot-around today being in the right position, being strong with the basketball, and crisp on your passes, or it's going to go the other way. They're going to pick it off, and that's exactly what happened. They took it back, got the foul, missed the second free throw, offensive rebound followed, then another. And eventually, we've got a chance for a 3-point play now. And a 4-point possession for EKU to get it back to a 2-point game. This is Montavious Myrick, 60% free throw shooter. And he knocks it down. Ospreys up by 2. BJ Plummer. Picked up in the press. Forward to Mason Lee. Passes to Jackson. Jackson out to Oriole. Cameron Oriole at the point. Drives in on the right side of the lane. Right block. Pivoting. Back outside to Gaiman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Plummer feeds Gaiman in the paint. Up with the shot. That's no good. And a rebound goes to Myrick. Colonels with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Here's MJ Williams. Butchery. Hands to Williams, into the lane, up with the layup. That's good, and we are tied. See if the Ospreys can respond. Cameron Oriole. Now BJ Plummer in the left corner. Mason Lee to Dalton Gaiman. Hands it off to Jackson. Let's go of a 3. Kent Jackson from deep. Kent Jackson struggled mightily in the first half, but here in the second, he's hit another gear. 16 points now for Jackson. He's hit 4 of his last 5 3-pointers. Williams, top of the key. Ospreys take it away. Lee stole it. Passes forward to Plummer. Plummer on the drive. Plummer with the finish. UNF back up by 5. They're coming up with responses here in this game as the crowd needs to get a little loud here. Here's Butchery on the baseline. Lost the ball. That should have been out on the sideline. Still in play. Going up and dunking it is Myrick. Back to a 3-point game. Man, that was close. Oriole. Forward to Jackson. Wide open 3. Kent Jackson rolls over the cup. 77-74. Here's MJ Williams. Williams. Blocked by Oriole. Went up with the layup. Oriole said not this time. A fierce rejection. A baseline inbound forthcoming for EKU. Turner Butchery, the 5'11 senior, will inbound. He lobs it in. This is Cooper. Jalen Cooper hands it off on the drive, feeding Myrick, who goes up and banks it in. Back to a 1-point game. Lee driving forward. Hands to Gaiman. Gaiman is fouled and will shoot 2. Went up with a shot under the basket. A lot of contact there. 6th foul on EKU in the second half. Here's a stat to watch. Eastern Kentucky 6-2 when holding teams under 80 points. When they don't, they're 1-10. On the other side, though, they're going to score 80. And they've been very good when doing so under A.W. Hamilton. 82-21 and 4-2 this season under Hamilton when scoring 80 as a team. Gaiman missed his first free throw. His second free throw is up, and that one is true. Back to a 2-point game. 5:07 to go. UNF trying to close out a big win at home. Applying a slight pressure as Buttrey brings the ball up the court. Cranford, guarded tightly by Oliver. Dribbling in on the right side, coming off of a screen, picks it up on the right block, turns around, misses his shot, and Diachuk grabs the rebound. Here comes Cameron Oriole. 4:44 to play. Oriole down to Mason Lee. Lee up with the shot, and it goes! That was a tough basket. Mason Lee earned it. 80-76. Right wing. Here's Harris on the drive. Harris can't finish. Diachuk with the rebound. Cameron Oriole up the right side of the court. Oriole on the drive. Right block. Lost the ball. They're going to say last touch by the Colonels. Turner Buttrey running over to A.W. Hamilton, saying to challenge it. Timeout on the floor. And this is going to the table for review. We're going to step away for 30 seconds while they take a look at this last play. Ospreys lead by 4 on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick GMC. We are professional grade.
Welcome back to UNF Arena. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go. The review did not go the Ospreys' way. Last touch by Cameron Oriole. And it'll be Eastern Kentucky basketball after they break the huddle. Next up for UNF, they'll take on Bellarmine Saturday at 11 a.m. We got a Saturday morning matchup. Making a college student wake up early on a weekend. Early for my standards at this rate, though, is like 8 o'clock, so it's not saying much. For Eastern Kentucky, they'll travel to JU on Saturday, take on the Dolphins, who are facing Bellarmine tonight. I'll say for the Ospreys, that game on Saturday is one they're expected to win. Bellarmine, bottom of the conference. It'd be nice to set themselves up for a home sweep this week. They got to finish this one. They've led for 23 minutes of this game compared to EKU's 6. And the Ospreys clinging on to a 4-point advantage with 4:06 to go. Buttrey, guarded by Oriole. This is Cranford, losing control of the balls. Myrick goes out of bounds. They call a foul. They did on Mason Lee. Mason Lee exclaiming no when that was called. It'll be a 1-1. And that is the 5th foul on Lee. And Mason Lee has fouled out of the game with 7 points. So Dalton Gaiman will come in. Gaiman has 3 fouls. So 2 to give with 3:51 to go. It's a 1-and-1 for Montavious Myrick. Myrick missed it. Gaiman gets the rebound. Myrick leads the way for Eastern Kentucky with 17. He missed his free throw there, a big one. As Jackson has it on the other end. Passes to Cameron Oriole. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 3:34 on the game clock. Oriole on the drive. Oriole finishes with the layup. Timeout called by the referee. What's going on? As the Atshok gets the student section going. No better hype man in UNF Arena than Nestor Diatchok. MJ Williams passes over to Cranford, guarded by Oriole straight away. Let's go of a contested 3, and it rattles out. Last touch by Myrick, who just slapped it into the front row. 82-76, Ospreys lead by 6. As Oriole takes the inbound. Gets it up to Gaiman. Left wing goes on the drive. Turns it around. Passes back outside to B.J. Plummer. 2:57 to go. Jackson. Front court right. Hands it to Oriole, who dribbles to the left side. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ospreys bleeding it away. Oriole with a nice move. Gets down to the right block. Fades away over Myrick. Left it just a tad short off the front rim. Ospreys get back on defense as Williams dribbles to the left wing. Here's Myrick. Guarded by Diatchok. Goes up with the hook and gets it to go with the foul called. That's 19 points now for Myrick. A free throw would get it back to a one-possession game. Two minutes and 30 seconds to play. Missed it. Gaiman grabs the rebound. Jackson back to Gaiman. Forward to Oriole, does a nice job keeping it in bounds. Takes it to the hoop. Oh, he hits the ground hard. He's up, looks to be okay. Shocked that wasn't a foul. So he got bodied. On the other end, a 3 is buried by Cranford. And it's a 1-point game. Oriole nearly gave it away. And he did. Last touch by Gaiman. One-point game. 1:55 to play. Cranford, guarded by Plummer. Let's go with 3. Missed it. Jackson gets the rebound. 1:45 to go. Ospreys up by 1. Kent Jackson with the basketball. Ospreys have been a little loose these last couple possessions with the basketball. Turned it over on the last one. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson still dribbling with it at the center circle. Passes to Oriole in the right corner. Oriole on the drive. Up with the shot. Fouled. He got it! He's going to the line for a 3-point play. Big free throw forthcoming. Could get it to a 4-point game. Oriole 4 of 4 on free throws tonight. Make him 5 of 5. Cameron Oriole making big-time plays and big-time moments is now tied a career high with 30 points as EKU spends a timeout with 1:17 to play. You know, Cameron Oriole has been scoring at a very high level all season long, and we've been saying throughout the year that the Ospreys need other guys to step up. Tonight, Kent Jackson and BJ Plummer have done exactly that. Plummer's got 20. Jackson's got 16. Lee and Diachuk have contributed 7. But how about those core three? Plummer, Jackson, Oriole having big-time games. And now Cameron Oriole, when the Ospreys have needed him most, has been making huge plays down the stretch. Now can they close? They've got a 4-point lead. 1:17 to play. Eastern Kentucky will get the basketball on the right side of half court. Buttrey will inbound. Turner Buttrey looking to get it in. Feeds it back on the other side of half court to Williams. Brings it across the timeline. He's guarded by Oriole. Williams, left wing, pass to Buttrey, straight away. Guarded by Jackson. Buttrey dribbles to the left corner. Back to Williams, under a minute to play. Williams on the drive, up with the floater. That one is in. Back to a 2-point game. Oriole takes the inbound. Facing tight pressure. Guarded by 2 men, lost the ball. And it's Colonel's basketball. He gave it away. That defensive pressure gave him some trouble. And now EKU with a chance to tie or take the lead. UNF has 2 timeouts to spend. As we wait. Buttrey looking to get it in. Finds a man, Myrick. Williams on the drive. For the tie, over to Diachuk. It goes. They called a foul. And now going to the line is Williams. Diachuk was straight up. Might have made a slight contact there with the arm. And now Williams to try to take the lead with 45 seconds to go. For the lead, MJ Williams. Oh, that's a lane violation. UNF basketball. EKU is pointing that it should be on Diachuk. Cooper is the man that jumped into the lane. And it is UNF basketball. A massive mistake by Jalen Cooper. And A.W. Hamilton is furious. UNF with the basketball, a chance to take the lead. Plummer trying to get it in. Calls timeout. 85-85, 45 and a half to play. A.W. Hamilton still yelling at the refs. He's got to be careful he doesn't get teed up. Being separated by his assistants. We are even. The Ospreys have made some winning plays and they made some losing plays down the stretch. It's a brand new game going forward. All it comes down to from here on out is who can win the next 45 seconds. Teams back out on the floor. It's Plummer, Jackson, Gaiman, Diachuk, and Oriole for the Ospreys. It's Ball, Cooper, Buttrey, Myrick, and Williams for the Colonels. They get it into Cameron Oriole. Oriole breaks the press. Slows it down, front court left. Here's Cameron Oriole. 35 seconds on the clock, 15 between the shot and game clock. Oriole dribbles with it. Takes the clock down to 12 seconds. 25 to play in the game. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gaiman sets a screen. Oriole on the drive. Oriole for the lead. No good. Gaiman on the putback. That doesn't go. Ball's for the taking. Who's it out on? It is out on UNF. The Ospreys do not like the call. They all want a review. They seem certain it was out on the Colonels. The officials are discussing. I did not have a good look at it. I have no idea. They call it UNF basketball. And now it's EKU who's upset. Timeout UNF. 14.4 to go. Buzzer beater watch here at CSI Company's Court and UNF Arena. Right here for the Ospreys. Cameron Oriole's been your guy. That's who you go to. I don't think there's any question about it. But you know who else knows that? It's that Colonel's bench. They know exactly who this play is going to. And now it's going to video review. That last play. And this could be huge. We rarely get any looks on the Jumbotron for these video reviews. The other option for UNF, a guy who's been shooting the ball extremely well here in the second half, Kent Jackson. Not afraid to take any shot. And he's been very good here in the second half. It's all about who you trust. As the officials still at the table looking at the replay. The call on the floor right now is UNF basketball with 14.4 seconds to play. There will be no shot clock. It will be the Ospreys who have a chance to get the ball last. And now we play the waiting game. UNF has been so... Here we go. The officials have had to reveal the ruling. They're talking to Bobby Kennan. We wait for a signal. UNF has been in so many tight games this year that haven't gone their way. Can they finish one at home? As after review, it is still UNF basketball. They put 15.3 on the clock. And here we go. Fans starting to rise around the arena. It's closing time. Plummer to inbound from the left side. He gets it in on a bounce pass to Cameron Oriole, front court left. He's holding it. Clock's at 10 seconds. Cameron Oriole takes the screen from Gaiman. 5 seconds. Oriole on the drive. 3 seconds. Fade away. Oriole got it! 2.2 to go! Colonels basketball, 87-85. Here we go. Ball gets it in. Myrick to Williams. Let's go of the three. He missed. UNF gets the win over Eastern Kentucky. Cameron Oriole, the hero, with 2.2 seconds to go, fading away from 10 feet. Oriole knocks it down, and the Ospreys get their first home win in conference play. 87-85, our final score. What a game, and I can tell you, I didn't want to say it on the stream just because so many of these have not gone the Ospreys' way, but this one just felt different. UNF was making plays, and even when things would go bad, they'd have a response. They go out there, down the stretch, Cameron Oriole makes plays, sets a new career high with 32 points, and the Ospreys come away with a 87-85 victory over the Colonels. We'll be back with more post-game coverage and an interview with Cameron Oriole when we come back on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Noah. He's our new radio broadcaster from Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What's he doing?
Ever since Action Sports Jax is partnering with UNF to broadcast basketball games, he's been announcing everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Bobby Kennan, in his first season as the Ospreys head coach, looking to get this email off before practice, swings the cursor over the send button, bang!
But at least our fans will be able to listen to all our home games on Action Sports Jax 24/7 network this season.
Yeah, I guess.
Who let you in here?
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
One, two, three. You might want to turn that down. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. What's that?
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Welcome back to UNF Arena, everybody. What a night. The Ospreys come away with an 87-85 down to the wire victory over Eastern Kentucky. Cameron Oriole, the hero, a career-high 32 points. He gets the game-winning shot with 2.2 seconds to go. What a game for the UNF Ospreys. Hello, everybody, and welcome here to CSI Company's Court. Noah Schlicksup, joined soon by Cameron Oriole here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 stream. How about outside of Oriole, though? BJ Plummer, Kent Jackson, guys coming up big for the Ospreys in this game is Cameron Oriole coming up to join us now. Damn, there's the headset. What a game tonight. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Walk me through that shot there, the game winner, and what went into that play.
Just having confidence and it's all God. I mean, I prayed when I knew we were going to ball, I just prayed him to be with me on that shot, and he was with me, and that's why I made it, so all glory to him.
You guys have been in some tight games this season, and this time, you'd mentioned last time against Queens, I believe, you had said you didn't make the plays your team needed down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Today, you were clutch. How much has gone into it over the past couple weeks to be that guy down the stretch for your team?
Just the team and the coaching staff, I mean, still having confidence in me. Every day, they're just telling me to go get the ball. Down the stretch, go get the ball. I mean, when you're hearing that from your team and your coach, like, you can't be down on yourself. Like, you live for that moment, and they make it exciting to do it.
Where does that shot rank for you in terms of your career?
I think that's my first game winner, so number one.
Ever?
Yes, sir.
How about that? And you set a career high with 32 points, but everyone was rolling in this game.
Mm-hmm.
BJ Plummer, 22 points. Kent Jackson with a huge second half. You guys seem to be clicking pretty well as an offense right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, huge night for BJ. I forgot to mention him back there, but huge night. I mean, 22 points for a freshman. We're asking a lot out of all these guys, and they're all stepping up, and they're all good, and they stepped up for a big win tonight.
At shoot-around today, you guys talked about grit.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about that win last week and not being able to finish on Saturday. This time around, does this feel a little different for you guys?
Yeah, it feels a lot different. I mean, a win, like, you're going to be happy, so just got to move on, celebrate tonight, but focus on Saturday. I mean, it's a different game. It's an 11 o'clock game. We had one before, so we're kind of used to it, but just another opportunity to keep it going, start a streak.
Last one I got for you. Does this feel like a turning point for you guys in this season?
Yes, sir, it does.
Well, congratulations on the
Thank
win.
you.
Congratulations on the shot. Cameron Oriole, everybody, our player of the game. Back with our final post-game report on Action Sports Jax 24/7 after these messages.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
What a night here at UNF Arena. The Ospreys with an 87-85 win over Eastern Kentucky. Cameron Oriole, a career-high 32 points and a game winner with 2.2 seconds to go. A gritty performance for the Ospreys, something they talked about at shoot-around today, and that was the definition of what they came in here to do. When things didn't go their way, they fought back in this game, and this is a huge win for UNF, the type of game they weren't winning last week, 2 weeks ago. And we'll see if this does end up being a turning point for UNF this season. They're back home Saturday at 11 a.m. against Bellarmine, right back here on Action Sports Jax 24/7 if you can't make it out. But until then, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off saying have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you next time.